It's time to sit down. It's story time up in the joints of Etton's room. All the time is getting close to the 6, or maybe it's at the 6 already. There's really nowhere to place it right now. Where's a good go on the competitor? Let's open, of course. Oh. Didn't think of that. Now it's story time, kids. So, then me remembers in the olden days, us were, well, methinks it was during the times of having to face prison, of course. And then us were, oh yeah. So then one day us were in the living room and DY, or maybe it was Mum and a time, were saying to us that, well, us need to start reading books. And so Mandy got a book that was all about the Clive dealing with the E&D. Well, I also got a book. I doesn't remember what it was all about. And then he remembers reading it, and it was all about a Platt who was being in Servaval and doing all that blah 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 with a hidey hole and building up and all that. Pretty much all the stuff I would usually think of making them do in the game itself. But then one day he was in my room, laying on the bed, holding the book, kind of like this, and just reading it, and laying on me bed, until before me knew it, me collapsed into dreamland. And he was holding the book or something, and then he started a disease, and then the book was laying down, and then DY came in, and then saying if Mandy fell asleep while reading a book. And then he so does remember that happening. But then good times of every night, Mum was reading a book. Unless it was a chapter book, and then every chapter, then Mum was putting the bookmark in and being done for the night until us finished the book, or something like that, maybe. But now the story time is coming to an end, unless there's any more stories that us need to tell. My brains can't really think of a story right at the moment. I need to make it look up there, whatever that looks like. Also, placing the phone like that made Mandy think of, well, he was watching a video made with the phones there back there. And then there was a time lapse, which appeared that Piantes used maybe war phone or something, and then made it do the time lapse thing against War Will while playing something with OS3 or game or whatever. And maybe story time is done. That's looking flashy over there for some reason. Inside of the document invented. It's very weird. Seizure warning. You strobe light.